Welcome back. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa patronized the closing of the competitions of the first edition of the Bahrain International Golf Championship presented by Babco Energies, which brought together an elite group of world champions within the DP World Tour, which was hosted by the Kingdom of Bahrain under the patronage of His Majesty the King for 4 days at the Royal Golf Club.
17. That's where we go for Norgard.
Oh, very nearly pitched in the whole second bounce.
That's a better wedge.
It is. 6 under though.
To 18, Soderberg with either a fairway metal or some sort of utility.
Upon arrival, His Majesty was received by the representative of His Majesty the King for Humanitarian Work and Youth Affairs, Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the First Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, Chairman of the General Sports Authority and President of Bahrain Olympic Committee, His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, and CEO of DP World Golf Group, Keith Pelly. The conclusion of the tournament was attended by a number of Their Highnesses, Excellencies, distinguished attendees, and invitees.
Kind of a little bit of an angle, awkward. Suits that draw shape if you're going to get near this flag though.
Forward!
Not helping it.
Forward!
Popular spot. That's not that bad when you're in that position.
Lombard with the chance at 17, this to close within 1 of Fratelli. And he's got it. What he wouldn't give for a birdie at the last. Keith Pelly with the blue spectacles, our chief executive, arriving at the course with His Majesty Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, who is the King of Bahrain. Nice little wave. And also the patron of this tournament.
.154 yards for Lombard. A decent lie, big knuckle, short right of this green. Got land in the perfect spot.
And he did. He's got a chance there for a birdie.
After that, His Majesty watched part of the conclusion of the competitions, and Keith Pelly gave a briefing on the stages of the championship, with the participation of a group of international stars from various countries of the world, as well as from Bahrain and Saudi Arabia.
Struggling out there all of a sudden. He looks to be cruising towards a 3rd DP World Tour title.
Yeah, another good week for the Frenchman.
14 birdies on this hole so far, but a pin quite difficult to get to on a little plateau on the left-hand side at the top, as you can see.
Stop, Nick.
Get it there. Get it there.
Shame after the birdie at 17. looks very much like Xander Lombard is going to come up shy once again, just.
It'll be a slow one, this. The slope. John was saying, bit of movement on it. Right to left. And over in, that looks okay. Safely up to the side of the hole. Well done.
Yeah, the circumstances, that's excellent, isn't it?
Yeah, that's exactly what he had to do. Succeeded in his task. 2 good swings away from it.
Fratelli not watching, or is he going to have a little glance over? It's going to be a par for Svensson, and it means that Dylan Fratelli is going to take a 2-shot lead down the final hole.
Fratelli, he only needed a little kick to the right there, you know, off his tee shot, and it would have been very, very close to going in that water.
He's a long way back.
Oh yeah, I got over there, Boxy.
Okay,
It's not too bad. I've seen a lot worse, but from 181 yards, with water looking on, Your Majesty in the distance, big crowds as well. Ooh. It's all nervous, isn't it?
Has he? Oh, what a try. Lucky. Good try. Frustrating finish for him.
Put the cherry on the cake. Well, you don't mind those for victory, do you? And Dylan Fratelli returns to the winner's circle on the DP World Tour for the first time in more than 6 years. Really good play over the final 6 holes, wasn't it, from the South African?
His Majesty the King then delivered the following speech.
Your Highnesses, Your Excellencies, Mr. Keith Valley, ladies and gentlemen, it is a real pleasure to be here at the closing ceremony and prize giving of the Bahrain Championship. My sincere thanks and those of the Kingdom of Bahrain and its people to the DP World Tour for their support and cooperation in bringing professional golf back to Bahrain. Welcome back. We are proud to have you here. The Kingdom of Bahrain is a country of firsts in the region. The first to discover oil in 1932, and also the first to have a golf course in 1934 in Awali, just 2 just 2 kilometers from here. And the first open golf tournament in the Gulf was held here in Bahrain in 1964. I understand that we have had a magnificent tournament on this splendid but tough course over the last 4 days. My hearty congratulations to all the players and all those who have helped to organize the tournament, including the Bahraini organizations and sponsors and the Royal Golf Club and the many volunteers. I know it has involved much hard work and preparation. I think everybody can be very proud of what has been achieved. Finally, my warmest congratulations to the winner, Dilan. Very well done. I hope to welcome you all back to the Kingdom of Bahrain next year. Your Highnesses, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
His Majesty then honored the first winner of the championship, the player Dylan Bentley from South Africa, who gave a speech in which he thanked His Majesty for his patronage of the event. He expressed his victory in first place and praised the organization of this event. For his part, DP World Tour CEO Keith Pelly expressed his gratitude for returning to Bahrain after 13 years, stressing that he spent an enjoyable week. He praised the warm reception and hospitality of the people of Bahrain and the support of His Majesty the King for sports. He expressed pride in the support of His Highness Sheikh Nasser for the championship, where he attended the opening ceremony of DP World Tour. He also expressed his sincere thanks to His Highness Sheikh Khalid for his continuous follow-up of all the details of the championship to ensure the success of this wonderful edition. He thanked all the partners and sponsors of the championship, including the Bahrain Olympic Committee, Babco Energies, the sponsor and official partner of the event, and the Royal Golf Club affiliates. He expressed his pride in having the opportunity to visit Bahrain, wishing for a continued successful cooperation. His Majesty the King honored His Highness Sheikh Nasser, His Highness Sheikh Khalid, Tourism Minister Fatma Sayrafi, and Minister of Finance and National Economy, Chairman of the Board of Directors of Bahrain Mumtalakat Holding Company, Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, with certificates of appreciation for their effective contributions to organizing this championship. Then His Majesty handed over certificates of appreciation to Babco Energies, the Royal Golf Club, Batelco, the National Bank of Bahrain, and Temkeen. At the end of the celebration, His Majesty exchanged conversation with the participating international teams and wished them continued success. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, received a cable of congratulations from His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, Deputy Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, in which he congratulated His Majesty on the occasion of the 56th anniversary of the founding of the BDF. His Royal Highness renewed his pledge and loyalty to His Majesty the King, affirming his constant keenness to implement His Majesty's sound directives regarding developing and strengthening the capabilities of the BDF. He added that the soldiers will continue defending their homeland under the wise leadership of His Majesty the King. He wished the homeland continued security and stability. His Majesty sent a reply cable of thanks to His Royal Highness, in which he expressed his deep thanks and appreciation and congratulating His Royal Highness on the anniversary. His Majesty praised a qualified trained force armed with the latest weapons and technologies to defend the nation. His Majesty expressed his sincere congratulations and blessings to His Royal Highness and to all the members of the BDF, including leaders, officers, soldiers and individuals. He recalled the great role of His Royal Highness in strengthening and developing the capabilities of the BDF in a way that enhanced the efficiency and readiness and contributed to making many honorable achievements. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, received a cable of congratulations from the National Guard Commander, His Highness General Sheikh Mohammed bin Isa Al Khalifa, on the 56th anniversary of the establishment of the BDF. The National Guard Commander extended on behalf of all National Guard personnel sincere congratulations and loyalty to His Majesty the King, hailing His Majesty's role in establishing the Bahrain Defense Force. His Highness General Sheikh Mohammed wished His Majesty good health and happiness to achieve further development for the homeland and for the BDF. His Majesty sent a reply cable of thanks to the National Guard Commander, expressing pride in the pivotal national role played by the BDF to defend the nation alongside with the National Guard and all armed forces in the kingdom, being the nation's protective shield. His Majesty praised His Highness's role in serving the nation, protecting its gains and maintaining its security. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, received a cable of congratulations from Royal Court Affairs Minister His Highness Sheikh Ali bin Isa bin Salman Al Khalifa on the 56th anniversary of the establishment of the BDF. His Highness expressed his deep pride in what the BDF has achieved thanks to His Majesty, who established this fortress to protect the homeland and its gains. His Highness praised the high level of the BDF has reached in terms of competence and advanced military readiness and training and armament, enabling it to face various challenges at the regional level. He highlighted the high level of BDF's combat and administrative readiness thanks to the great attention and unlimited support of His Majesty the King. His Highness wished the BDF and its affiliates continued progress and development. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, received a cable of congratulations from the Special Representative of His Majesty the King, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Mubarak Al Khalifa, on the 56th anniversary of the establishment of the BDF. His Highness stressed that this anniversary will remain a source of pride and honor due to its pivotal role in protecting the nation, enhancing its security and stability, preserving its civilizational achievements, and supporting its development path thanks to the support and care it has received from His Majesty the King since its founding. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, received a cable of congratulations from the BDF Commander-in-Chief, Field Marshal Sheikh Khalifa bin Ahmed Al Khalifa, on the 56th anniversary of the establishment of the BDF. The BDF Commander-in-Chief extended on behalf of all BDF personnel sincere congratulations and loyalty to His Majesty the King, which falls on February 5th, hailing His Majesty the King's role in establishing the BDF. He reiterated the BDF personnel's loyalty to His Majesty the King and their pledge to exert more efforts in defending the nation and ensuring its prosperity. His Majesty sent a reply cable of thanks to the BDF Commander-in-Chief, expressing pride in the pivotal national role played by the BDF to defend the nation, being the nation's protective shield of the homeland. He extended sincere congratulations to the BDF Commander-in-Chief and affiliates, including commanders, officers, and servicemen, and praised their dedication to serving the nation under various circumstances. His Majesty affirmed that the BDF will always remain a priority to continue achieving its goals to preserve the security of the kingdom. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, received a cable of congratulations from the advisor to His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, His Highness Sheikh Ali bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, on the occasion of the 56th anniversary of the founding of the BDF. He expressed great pride in the honorable level that the BDF has reached in terms of competence and readiness to carry out its national role in protecting national gains and achievements, thanks to the support and care of His Majesty the King. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa issued Royal Order 9 of 2024, amending Article 4 of Royal Order 33 of 2007 on restructuring the Royal Humanitarian Foundation, the RHF. The order stipulates the following. Paragraph A of Article 4 of the Royal Order 33 of 2007 on restructuring the RHF shall be amended as follows. A. The Foundation shall have a Board of Trustees consisting of 2 chairmen, 2 deputy chairpersons, and Secretary General, and at least 7 members who are public figures, including 3 representatives of the Ministries of Social Development, Housing, and Education, who are ranked Assistant Under Secretary at least. Members of the RHF Board of Trustees shall be appointed as per a royal order for a renewable 4-year term. His Majesty the King also issued Royal Order 10 of 2024, appointing Dr. Mustafa Ali Sayyid Muhammad Sayyid as Deputy Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the RHF until the end of the term of the current board. His Majesty also issued Royal Order 11 of 2024, appointing Sheikh Ali bin Khalifa bin Muhammad Al Khalifa as Secretary General of the Royal Humanitarian Foundation based on the nomination of the Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the RHF. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, Deputy Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa received a cable of congratulations from the Commander of the National Guard, His Highness General Sheikh Mohammed bin Isa Al Khalifa, on the 56th anniversary of the establishment of the BDF. His Highness affirmed that the support of His Royal Highness has contributed to the advanced development of the BDF in its combat readiness and military capabilities, led by His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces. His Royal Highness sent a cable of thanks to His Highness General Sheikh Mohammed bin Isa, commending the efforts of the National Guard Commander and personnel for their efforts in safeguarding and serving the Kingdom. His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince, Deputy Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces and Prime Minister, received a cable of congratulations from the Minister of Royal Court, His Highness Sheikh Ali bin Isa Al Khalifa, on the 56th anniversary of the establishment of the BDF. His Highness Sheikh Ali bin Isa expressed pride in the level of development achieved by the BDF under the leadership of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, highlighting His Majesty's role in establishing the BDF, which has continued to demonstrate its commitment to safeguarding the Kingdom and its achievements. His Highness Sheikh Ali bin Isa commended the ongoing support of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, Deputy Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces and Prime Minister, for the development of the BDF, which has contributed for enhancing its capabilities to fulfilling its duties. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, Deputy Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa received a cable of congratulations from the Commander-in-Chief of the BDF, Field Marshal Sheikh Khalifa bin Ahmed Al Khalifa, on the 56th anniversary of the establishment of the BDF. Field Marshal expressed the BDF's pride in the royal directives of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, which aims to build on the Kingdom's military achievements. His Royal Highness sent a cable of thanks to Field Marshal Sheikh Khalifa bin Ahmed, commending his dedicated efforts and all BDF personnel to further strengthen the BDF's combat readiness and its efforts in safeguarding Bahrain's sovereignty, security, and stability. His Royal Highness noted that the support of His Majesty the King to the BDF has fostered the development of its capabilities and readiness, resulting in a highly equipped force with latest military and technological advancements. The Speaker of the Representatives Council, Ahmed Lamsalem, expressed Bahrain's pride in marking the International Day of Human Fraternity every February 4th, based on Resolution 75-200 adopted unanimously by the UNGA in December 2020 at the initiative of Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and Egypt. He stressed that human fraternity is among Bahrain's national fundamentals and one of the pillars of His Majesty the King's sound vision. He noted that it's also an integral part of the work system of the government led by His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister. Al-Msalam lauded the well-established humanitarian approach adopted by Bahrain, highlighting the Bahraini society's long history of tolerance and solidarity. The Shura Council Chairman Ali Saleh stressed that Bahrain's contributions to promoting human fraternity are inspired by the royal visions of His Majesty the King. He extended appreciation and support of the interests of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister in developing more programs that enhance human fraternity. Saleh noted that Bahrain's history reflects deep-rooted commitment to spreading harmony and brotherhood among all peoples and countries of the world and encouraging constructive dialogue between different cultures, religions, and beliefs. The chairman of the Shura Council, Ali Saleh, chaired the weekly meeting where the council approved a draft law regarding the Kingdom of Bahrain's joining the international treaty on plant genetic resources for food and agriculture. The council also decided to refer a draft law for further study regarding the rights of the elderly. The first edition of the Healthcare Centers Conference and Exhibition themed From Theory to Excellence has concluded. 800 specialist doctors, academics, consultants, experts, students participated in the conference. The Minister of Health, Dr. Jalila Hassan, affirmed Bahrain's keenness to organize, host and support scientific and health conferences as part of its efforts to support the healthcare sector. She praised the ongoing cooperation with local and international entities in hosting such events and conferences aimed at exchanging knowledge and enhancing cooperation in the field of health and medical sciences. The cultural event From the Post was launched in Bahrain Post Museum in Manama. The Minister of Tourism and Chairperson of the Board of Directors of BTEA, Fatma Sayrafi, and Bahrain Authority for Culture and Antiquities President, Sheikh Khalifa bin Ahmed bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, were present. The Sayrafi confirmed that this event is part of the efforts to highlight the culture and antiquities sector, which is considered one of the main objectives of Bahrain 2022-2026 tourism strategy. She said that this event would support efforts to promote Souq al-Manama as a prominent tourist attraction and create an exceptional tourism experience. Sheikh Khalifa said that From the Post event represents a journey into the depth of the history and heritage of Manama, with its markets, its old neighborhoods, and its architectural landmarks. He noted that the event provides a unique opportunity for the public to enjoy the city's richness and beauty, pointing out that the activities of this event will be on every Saturday of February. On the occasion of the royal order appointing him as Secretary General of the RHF, Sheikh Ali bin Khalifa Al Khalifa affirmed that the Royal Trust will be an incentive to provide more efforts and generosity to contribute to advancement and development of the Foundation's work. He praised the support received from His Majesty the King as well as the support received from the government headed by His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister. He expressed his honor to work under the leadership of His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa and provide humanitarian work and serve orphans, widows and the needy. He also praised the efforts of Dr. Mustafa Sayyid, Vice Chairman of the Board of Trustees, in implementing the generous royal directives and to work